Hello. All right. It looks like we are live. How is everyone doing this lovely Tuesday? Welcome back to another live stream here over on the Bree Hive. For those of you who do not know me, I am Boss Attorney Bree, and here on this channel, we cover celebrity lawsuits, trademark lawsuits, copyright lawsuits, and really whatever the heck we feel like covering. So, welcome back. And for those of you that are new, welcome to the live stream. Today, we have three stories that we're going to be covering. First, we're going to start off with this strange man that is filing some strange lawsuits, and we're going to go through a few of those. Then we're going to touch on Prince Harry and his phone hacking lawsuit that I was not too aware of, but I am happy to jump into it over on the stream today. And then we're going to jump into the South Park lawsuit, which is technically not South Park being sued, but the actual production companies suing each other. So we are going to dive into that lawsuit, that complaint. It was filed a couple of weeks ago, so we're a little late, but that's okay. It's still going to be good information, and we're going to jump all into that. But of course, before we get into that, how is everyone doing? Oh my gosh, I don't know why my camera keeps going out. Okay, 1 second, guys. Oh, I'm back. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Let me give me 1 second here. I'm already messing up my intro here because I think it's this little thing that's messing up. Okay. Hopefully it will not cut off again, but yes, we are back. Good. Let me know if you guys can still hear me and see me. I can see me and hear me. So it looks like we're still good. All right, we have Hella Swanky. Hello, welcome back to the live stream. Another member and moderator, or a member and moderator of the channel. I just started. I'm saying, hey, Bree Hive. I hope everyone is well. Yes, of course. I hope everyone's doing well. Nissa Howard, hello, another member of the channel saying hi. Welcome back to the live stream. Saying happy Pi Day 314. I did not even notice that all day. So thank you for reminding me. Uncivil Law, welcome into the live stream saying, I need to cover this South Park thing. I know without reading it is a pile of stupid though. Yeah, and I'm live reacting. I haven't read the whole thing. I haven't watched anything on it. So we are going to be live reacting today. But thank you for joining the stream. Mr. Howard says, Kurt, you should cover the Black Eyed Peas lawsuit. Oh yeah, we covered that on Rob's channel on Friday. So if you don't know what it is, you might want to look into it. Uncivil says, oh, that also sounds stupid. Tell me more. Oh, wait until you see. Mr. Howard says, look at Nika's Starro labor union lawyer video, and he gave a good in it he gave a good explanation. I haven't seen that one, but Rob and I and Ian, I think Ian came in on that case too. We also covered it on Friday. He said maybe he'll check it out. Marianne Williams, a member of the channel, saying hi there, chat. And Bree, hello, welcome back to the live stream. Thank you for joining me on Saturday. It was lovely having you there. Mr. Howard says it's better than me explaining about the case. Yeah. What you call it? I'm messing it up today. What you call it? Thingamajigger doohickey mabob saying happy Pi Day. A member of the channel, welcome back to the live stream and happy Pi Day. This says pie. Yes, we are. Oh no, come on, don't struggle stream already. All right, let's see. Hello Swanky says, the South Park thing is wild. I just hear about it the other day. Thanks to Hollywood attorney, she got a great video about it. Still can't believe they tried that. Well, we're going to see. I'm live reacting. Jay Michael, hi friends. Hello, welcome back to the live stream. I'm just going to say what you call it, okay? It's too many words. Saying South Park is basically HBO versus Paramount. Yep. Tiny D saying, hey, Bree Hive, hello, welcome into the live stream. Nice to have you back. Hella Swanky says, you guys are talking to each other. Let's see. Everybody's talking to each other. Missed everyone. I wouldn't say over the weekend because we were here on the weekend. Thank you for everyone that tuned in on Saturday. And actually, guys, we are about to hit 12,000. I don't want to jinx myself. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Hopefully, we don't lose subscribers this stream. But we are about to hit 12,000 subscribers. So if you are watching and you are not subscribed, If you subscribe, you will help us hit a goal this month. So we are a few subscribers away from hitting 12,000. So like I said, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you have not hit the like button, make sure to hit the like button. That way, people who are not subscribed can also find us and hit the like button and then subscribe, and then we'll hit 12,000 subscribers. Marianne saying hi to Tiny D. J. Michael RN saying, well, back in Florida. Woo, okay, vacation over. I hope it was lovely. I hope it was lovely. Tiny D says, I'm from St. Louis, so it's 314 day here. Oh, wow. Harper Polo says, hello, welcome to the live stream. Uncivil says, hello. Tanya D says they were selling Cardinal basketball or baseball tickets for $3.14. Well, at least it's not buy one, get one free like who did y'all say the baby was doing? At Cheesecake Factory, buy one, get one free tickets. Jane Stoner says, hello, Bree and Hive. Hello, welcome back to the live stream. We have Z Seltzer here live today, usually on the replay crew, but we're happy to have you here live. Amy Greenberg says, hi, Bree and Bree Hive. Hello, another member of the channel. Welcome in. Cheryl Reed says, hello, Bree and Hive. Hello, welcome back to the channel. Oh, I think I'm getting behind in chat today. Okay, I'm trying to keep up this time, but it's good because you guys are interacting so much. But you know, I can't keep up anymore. I can't keep up with the chat anymore, which is good. It's good news. It's really good news, but I can't keep up, and I like to address like everything, so I got to work on that. Whatchamacallit says, I need to put March 10 on my calendar for next year. Thanks, Swinky. Okay, these are chats from when the stream first started, so I'm going to have to jump down because I'm way behind right now. Let's see where we at. Uncivil with the 12K. Let's go. Thank you so much. Let's see if we got some people that hit subscribe. Let's see. We're almost there. No one hit subscribe. We still waiting unless some people unsubscribe. Road to 50K. Yes, Tanya D. We are on the way. Deacon Fato says, I did not know about the South Park case at all. I think Emily has covered it a couple of weeks ago. Tiny D says 314 is the area code for St. Louis. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that, but that is cool. Patty B says, good evening. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. We have Tanya D saying, no, nothing like Cheesecake Factory foolishness. And buy one, get one for concert tickets. Uncivil says, nice to see you in such a good mood. Thank you. I feel like I'm always in a good mood, but thank you for noticing. It was a good day today. A long day, but good day. Deacon Fatal says it's fine to breathe. I don't know what we were talking about. I forgot. Jane Stutter says, just share the stream on Twitter. That was a pro tip for Uncivil. Oh, well, thank you guys for sharing on Twitter. I shared it earlier in the day, but I never really share when I'm actually live. So thank you. Hello Smoky says, March 10 or Mario Day as a Super Mario, the video game VG character. Just FYI for anyone confused. Oh, that makes sense. Tanya D says she is definitely in a good mood today. Carrie, I thought I was always in a good mood, but maybe more than usual today because there's some nonsense we're going to look at. Like, it is literally nonsense, and we are going to get right into it. Everyone saying hi to each other. Let me see. Hello, Swaggy says, you do seem like you're always in a good mood. Hell, a great mood. Well, thank you. I thought I portrayed that, but maybe not to everyone. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into this lawsuit with this man who's suing Buffalo Wild Wings because he doesn't think that the boneless wings are actually wings. And he doesn't stop there. He is actually suing for some other nonsense as well. So we are going to jump into that. Let me know if you guys have heard about this case, and I'm going to try something new where I'm like marking my videos where there's pauses so that I can fix them later on. Doesn't have anything to do with you guys, but in the back end, if anything is messing up when we're switching stories, please let me know. All right, let's go ahead and share the stream so that we can talk about this guy, Mr. Illinois man. That is where we at. Oh, where's the title? Where'd it go? Here we go. Illinois man will sue big companies for any reason. So let's check out what some of these reasons are. An Illinois man is suing Buffalo Wild Wings, arguing that the boneless wings are not wings at all and are made from slices of deep fried chicken breast meat, which is more similar to chicken nuggets than wings. So he is upset that they are calling them boneless wings. I guess he wants them to come from the actual wing of the chicken. I don't know what is this argument. In a world where people are always looking for something to complain about, I think his name is Eamon Hamlin has taken it to a whole new level, not content with just one ridiculous lawsuit against Buffalo Wild Wings. He has filed multiple class action lawsuits against other companies for equally preposterous reasons. Now, if these are class actions, he's basically hoping that other people decide to join in with him. Like, he is not just suing for himself, he's suing on behalf of himself and other consumers. So let me know if you guys are willing to jump into these lawsuits. Are you upset that Buffalo Wild Wings and really all the wing places sell boneless wings that do not have wing meat in it? I guess. Would you jump on that bandwagon? I don't know if I would. But you could probably get a couple of dollars out of it, because I think there's a couple of class action lawsuits that have paid out a nice little pretty penny that you're not really expecting, like $30. But it's $30 more than you had before. Let's see here. Go away ad, because Google likes to put ads on stuff. First he went after Tom's Wicked Fresh mouthwash for claiming it to be natural. I mean, come on, what did he expect? That they would harvest mint leaves and extract the essential oils by hand? Maybe they should just add a disclaimer that says this product was not grown in a hippie commune. I mean, if they're going to say natural, I'm a little bit more on board with him for that. Well, I guess it will be the same concept of the wing not having wing meat in it. It goes on to, then he targeted Kind Granola for claiming to be high in fiber. Now, I don't know about you, but when I think of granola, I don't automatically assume it's packed with fiber. But apparently, Eamon does, and he's not afraid to sue over it. So he has sued 3 companies so far: Buffalo Wild Wings for not having wing meat and the boneless wings. He sued a mouthwash company for not having real mint in it. And now he's suing Kind Granola for not being technically high in fiber. But what would constitute high in fiber? And let's not forget about the hefty lawsuit where he tried to take them to court for labeling their bags as recycling bags. I mean, who cares if they're not actually recyclable? It's not like anyone was going to recycle them anyway. That's kind of a good point. But again, it looks like the hefty lawsuit did not go forward, but Hefty has their trademarks done. This article goes on to say what's next for Eamon's list of frivolous lawsuits. Here are a few suggestions. They're basically going to offer some lawsuits he should file. 2 crunchy potato chips. Eamon could sue any company that claims that their chips are extra crunchy or extra crispy because they might hurt his delicate teeth. Misleading candy names. Eamon could sue companies that use names like Sour Patch Kids or Gummy Bears because they might lead people to believe they're actually children or bears made of candy. 3, false advertising for ice cream. Eamon could sue ice cream companies that claim their products are delicious and irresistible because he tried them once and didn't like them. It seems like Eamon is always looking for a reason to sue. Maybe he should start a class action lawsuit against himself for being sue happy. At least then he could have a good reason to go to court. So this article is basically bashing this guy. The article really went in on him. But yeah, he's suing over some ridiculous stuff. I don't know how this article picked it up, but they are not having it with Mr. Eamon. I think it's ridiculous to sue over the chicken nuggets. I'm kind of interested in looking into that case and seeing if I can find it and see what his reasoning is. Like, I am actually interested in covering that. Let me know if you guys would want to look at that actual complaint, because that one just sounds ridiculous. The mint in the mouthwash, I'm a little bit more on board with that one. The high fiber, that one doesn't seem as interesting, but the Buffalo Wild Wings one definitely seems a lot more interesting that I would be willing to cover if you guys are willing to cover. Witness, hello, welcome to the live stream. Deacon Fatal says, okay, to be honest, I would sue Buffalo Wild Wing or it Buffalo. Well, oh, you put BBW. That's Big Bone Women, not Buffalo Wild Wings. It's BWW. But yeah, I would sue them because their wings are poo. Oh my gosh, tell me about it. I went there the other week because I didn't feel like making wings and I was so disappointed and they're overpriced. Uncivil Law says that lawsuit also sounds dumb. He has multiple dumb lawsuits out there. Uncivil says any non-dumb lawsuits today? No, I mean, what lawsuit do you want? That's not dumb. I feel like a lot of the lawsuits are dumb. I feel like they are. I don't know how to get cool lawsuits. Okay, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit the like button so we can get some new friends. And remember, we are almost at 12,000 subscribers. Don't be mean and unsubscribe, okay? We're trying to get to 12,000 subscribers this week. So that would help us reach a goal. So if you're watching and you're unsubscribed, please do subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel. Whatchamacallit says, hi to Deacon Fatal. You don't have to type the whole thing out. Okay, you guys are having a whole conversation. Deacon Fatal says, sounds like a huge grift, and what lawyers would pick this up? Someone who has a lot of time and energy on their hands. Tanya D says, I've not heard about the boneless wing story. People have too much time on their hands. This guy definitely do. And he's not holding the boneless wings, apparently. He's just filing lawsuits. James Stoddard says, haha, uncivil law. The dumb lawsuits are the funniest. And they're fun. We need a break, right? Nissa Howard says, Deacon Fatal, you should come to Worcester. Is that Massachusetts? We got a few good places for wings. Oh, you guys are going to make me hungry, but I just ate some ribs and those were delicious. Marianne Williams says, grew up in Buffalo, New York. You just do not get better wings anywhere. I've never been to New York. I would like to go to New York. I don't know the best place to go, but Buffalo with wings, I would like to go there. Mr. Howard says, Deacon Fatal, Worcester has a ton of good food. I love eating. Don't tell me about these food places. All right. Law Nerd Amber, a member of the channel, said, what's up, y'all? Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Nice to see you. Uncivil says, granola, I want a parfait now. Well, Kind bars, they're supposed to be like healthy granola bars, but they're really not that good. I used to eat them a lot, but now I don't really like them too much. Okay, let's see. Guys saying hi to each other. Law Nerd Amber says, food lawsuits never fail to entertain. I'm thinking about looking more into the wing one. I think that one would be very interesting to say how it made him feel, how other consumers are going to be remedied in this situation, because I just don't think anybody thought it was actually wing meat. I thought it would be like ground up chicken. Like, I'm happy that it's chicken breast. You know, I thought it was a lot worse than that. Tiny D says he needs a regular job. That's what it feels like. Deacon Fatal says, okay, is Q98.5 a real thing? I don't know. It says for country music. I don't listen to country music, so I wouldn't know. Ace Moonshot says Pringles can't just eat one. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Might be a trademark lawsuit and misleading. That makes sense. Uncivil says, I am suing boss attorney Bree because she's not actually the boss of me and her name is misleading as a result. That makes sense. Don't sue me, though. Yeah. Oh, I am the boss, though. I'm the boss of myself. Deacon Fatal says, oh, my bad. I almost spit up my drink, the Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's make yourself laughing my A off. Big, beautiful women instead of Buffalo Wild Wings. That gave me a chuckle. Thanks. Yeah. I said big bone women. I didn't say big beautiful women. No, I didn't. No, I guess I said big beautiful women. That is right. Witness says, hi, Marianne. How are you today? Cheryl Reed says, granola is mostly oats. Isn't that pretty high fiber? How much does he need? Perhaps a supplement? That's what I'm saying. I think granola bars do have high fiber, but maybe like the sugar content like messes it up. I don't know, but he wants high fiber. I should check what the label says to see if it's high fiber or not. But maybe he thinks that it should be more fiber than anything else. Like I don't know. I don't know his logic. And whoever his attorney is, I can't imagine that he's finding different attorneys for each of these lawsuits. It has to be the same attorney collecting his check. Law Nerd Amber says, do not doing so good. Hella Swanky got less than 48 hours with my sweet dog left. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Just trying to make every moment great for him. It sucks loving someone so much and got to make a call to end it. Well, I am sorry to hear that. I am glad that you are joining in the live stream to giggle with us a little bit. And I hope you have a good time with the time that you have left with your doggy. Hello Slinky says, excuse me while I go subscribe from my granny's YouTube channel and all my other Gmail accounts, BRB. Oh, that would be nice. Thank you so much. Well, let's see if we got there yet. Let's see. We might have hit it. I hope no one is in the chat being mean and unsubscribing. Oh, we hit it. We hit 12,000. We are exactly at 12,000. Oh, the camera's not focusing. Sorry. We are exactly at 12,000 though. So I don't know if you guys can see it on your end, but I can see it on my end. So thank you for the people that subscribed that helped us hit 12,000 now. Roll to 50K. We got a long way to go, but we're going to do it. Eddie says, subscribe in parentheses. Hello, Swanky. Yes, well, thank you so much. Whitney says, oh no, now I need some ribs. Yum. Yeah, they were good. Alpha made them with like this. Oh, yeah, those are good. But I'm full, so no need to no need to eat more. 7star, welcome back to the live stream. Another member of the channel saying uncivil. Good point. She's not the boss of you. Exactly. But you don't have to be on my channel. Hey, don't be mean. Launder Amber says, yes, I love when lawyers go over these food lawsuits. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be a good one to cover. Deacon Beto says, I would think it would be ground chicken meat. That's what I thought. That's closer to chicken nuggets to me than slices of chicken breast. That sounds a little better to me than ground chicken. Swanky Smalls, just subscribe. Thank you so much. Is that hella swanky? Whatchamacallit says, food fights are fascinating. Yes. And we got to do an update on the crumble cookie situation. That will be fun. Julia543 says, hey, Bree Hive, about to drive home from a meeting. So I'll be back in the chat soon. I'm going to have to start and catch up on this giggle fest. Yes, it's a great time. And I think it's going to get better. We got some good cases today, but thank you for stopping in. And I hope to catch you later in the live stream. Tiny D saying thanks for the sub. Thank you. Cheryl C says, hi, everyone. Another member of the channel. Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Everyone saying hi to Julia and Cheryl. Let's see. A year of September's production says subscribe. Should I keep going? I can't. Is this hella swanky? Thank you very much. Thank you. I think we're there now. Well, I mean, we can get a couple more subscriptions. We're at 12,001 now. So thank you. Thank you. Everyone says sorry to hear that to Law Nerd Amber. Yes. And then Law Nerd Amber says, thanks, y'all. He's such a good boy. I hope you're having the best time with him. Hello, Swanky says, oh, my bad, Law Nerd. I missed that chat. Glad you're here. Hope things get better for you soon. And you get to recharge soon. Yes, of course. We're all hoping that for you. Deacon Fatal says, no, they are not. I don't know exactly what you're referring to there. Everyone doing the parties. Yes, we made it. We made it to 12,000 subs. K Small, subscribe. Oh, that was hella swanky that put it in the parentheses saying that it was her. Okay, Cheryl C says, congratulations. Yes, congratulations. Yay, we did it. Maybe when we get to 15K, we'll have a special stream because we're doing Saturday streams now. So maybe when we hit 15,000, we'll do a special stream. Thank you, everyone, saying congratulations. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't even be to the 12,000. So thank you guys for subscribing and joining me almost every night that I'm live. I definitely appreciate it. Deacon Fiddle says, I'll send you my my barbecue sauce recipe later. Oh, that sounds good. Samwise Ganja, welcome in, saying hello all. Another member of the channel. Nice to see you. Fight Sickle Cell says, subscribe. Yes, we hit 12K. Okay, I'll chill now. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Ella Swinky on all the channels. On all the channels. Hey, that could actually push the video viral because it's like so many subscriptions, but if you're watching on the channel for a long period of time. But yeah, that helps a lot. Thank you so much. Ace Moonshot says, I assumed they'd be the chicken version of pink slime. Hey, that's what I would think chicken nuggets would be. Tanya D says, I have a kind dark chocolate and nuts, have a kind dark chocolate nuts and sea salt. It doesn't say anything about fiber on it. Well, he might be onto something. Nissa Howard says, I wish I could sue for companies to put air fryer directions on their packaging. It's so frustrating that it's not. I feel like a lot of stuff that I get has air fryer instructions, which I thought was weird because air fryers, I feel, are so new. But maybe there are more things without air fryer instructions than I thought. A lot of Costco things have air fryer instructions. Hello Soiki says to Tanya D, no problem. It's the least I could do. Put all of my Gmail accounts to use. So thank you. Thank you so much. Whitney says, hey, Hello Swanky. Yes, back in the chat. Hello Swanky says, more. I can do more. No, it's okay. It's okay because we want people to watch us too. I don't know if you could have them all running at the same time. Hello, Deacon Fatal says the chat isn't being rude. No, I don't think so. Let's see. Deacon Fatal says, if you don't stop playing with my emotions about subscribing to the channel. Tanya D says, I have a kind of, oh, did I go back up or did you repeat it? Oh, it doesn't say anything about high fiber. Okay, I think you just corrected it. Cynthia CM says, hi and congratulations. Hello, welcome to the live stream. We are now in the 12,000 subscriber club. Yes, we are on the way. Deacon Fatal says it can. Welcome, Cynthia. Let's see where we're going. We're going to get into the next case in just a moment. We have Mr. Prince Harry with another lawsuit. Deacon Fatal says, my stove is just an air fryer. It's funny to learn how to cook like that. That is interesting. Someone Ganja says, my microwave is also an air fryer. Kind of freaks me out. I feel like there's so many air fryers now. Cheryl C says the kind bars are not usually high fiber, but some are high in protein. Trust me, with the dietary restrictions, I have done the research. Well, thank you for letting us know. I would think that the kind bars would have high fiber, but he might be on to something pursuing for that. I think I'm going to try to find the Buffalo Wild Wings lawsuit when I have some more time to cover it. And we can kind of go into like, what is his reasoning? Like, what is his explanation? What's going on there? All right, guys, if you have not already, please make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. We are on the road to 50K subscribers in the year of 2023. And we want to hit 100 likes in a stream. That's always fun to do. It definitely helps out the channel. All right, let's go ahead and check out what's going on with Prince Harry and the phone hacking lawsuit. It's going to trial. Have you guys heard of this lawsuit? Let me know if you heard of the lawsuit. All right, let's see. Prince Harry phone hacking lawsuit to go to trial. I think I've heard a little bit about it, but not too much. Let's see. Prince Harry's lawsuit against the publisher of the Daily Mirror newspaper over allegations of phone hacking will go to trial. A judge at London's High Court has ruled. Harry, the Duke of Sussex, is one of several public figures whose lawsuit against Mirror Group newspaper will be considered at trial in May. So he's going to trial in May. Judge Timothy Fancourt ruled on Wednesday that Harry's case, which alleges unlawful information gathering on behalf of MGN journalists between 1996 and 2011, that is a very long time. That is a long time to be stealing people's information from phones. I guess when phones were very much so not secure. David Sherborne, a lawyer representing Harry and the other claimants, earlier told the court that the prince would be the only witness relied on in his case, raising the prospect of Harry entering the witness box to give evidence. And that's where I think I heard about the lawsuit at. Judge Fancourt said on Wednesday he thought Harry will not settle the case based on what he said in his witness statement, which is not yet publicly available, as well as everything he has said outside of these proceedings. Harry's case against MGN launched in 2019 and one of several he is bringing against British newspapers, including a similar lawsuit against News Group newspaper, the publisher of the now defunct News of the World and the Sun. I think I was familiar with those lawsuits more. He is also suing Associated Newspaper, the publisher of the Mail on Sunday, for libel over an article that said he tried to keep secret details of his legal fight to reinstate his police protection. And Harry is one of several high-profile figures, including singer Elton John and actresses Elizabeth Hurley and Sadie Frost, bringing lawsuits against Associated Newspapers alleging phone tapping and other privacy breaches. Interesting. Associated Newspaper has said that it utterly and unambiguously denies the allegations, and the publisher's bid to throw the case out of court will be heard later in March. So, it's set for trial in May. The defendants are going to move for it to be thrown out in March. But how wild would it be if they were literally phone tapping on these celebrities to get the gossip? They didn't even need to show up at their houses and at their parties and everything else. It's very, very interesting. I have not been keeping up with this, but it sounds like something that might be worth keeping up with. The wave of litigation follows the collapse of Harry and his wife Meghan Markle's relationship with Britain's media since their marriage in 2018. Media intrusion was a major factor they cited in their decision to step down from royal duties and to move to the US 2 years ago. Oh, I didn't realize it had been that long. Harry has since, in his memoir, Spare, and accompanying TV interviews, also accused other royals of leaking stories about him and his wife Meghan to the tabloid newspapers. Now, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's see what the chat is saying. Let's see. Where are we at? I think I'm way behind in the chat. What do you guys think about that story? I think it's interesting that he is going forward with the lawsuit. Honestly, I think it's good that he's going forward with the lawsuit. If they're stealing his information from his phone calls and they're reporting stories on him, that is a breach of privacy. So I would definitely like to see how that turns out. Let's see. Hello Swanky says to Tanya D, indeed, or maybe save it for when we're really close again. That's what I'm saving my other ones for. LOL. I make my mom subs then too. How to sub more accounts. Thank you guys. Deacon Fatal saying no worries to KL Burke. Great to have you here. Yes, hello, welcome. I missed you coming in, but nice to have you here. Jane Stoddard says yes. Tanya D says you should team up with Emily D. Baker when she does food streams one day. She likes food cases too. Yeah, I know we both covered the cookie case. I'm in the works with setting something up with Natalie. I will see about setting something up with Emily because I know she knows those cases pretty well too. I don't know what me and Natalie are going to cover, but we're probably going to do a stream soon together as well. Ace Moonshot said it's news to me. Yeah, I know it's been in the tabloids, or not in the tabloids, but in the news. But I just haven't looked into these cases yet. Hello, Swanky says to witness. Nice, good to hear. Thanks for joining us in the chat again. Yes, thank you for everyone that's watching live and also on the replay, guys. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the like button. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes this live stream. That's always fun to do. We are at 51 likes, so we only need 49 more. So if you guys haven't hit the like button, go ahead and do so. Jana Rhea Cartwright says no. Marianne says nope, not this one. Have not heard of the Lawsuit of Prince Harry for phone tapping. I think that's a really interesting lawsuit, and I'm happy that it's going to court a lot faster than like America, because it's a London case. So I don't know what kind of access I will have to it. Joe Ralu says, haven't heard of it. Well, good. That's nice. Everyone is getting introduced to new cases. Deacon Fatal says 1996. Yeah, they're saying they were tapping their phone from 1996 all the way till 2011, which is ridiculous. Which also makes me wonder what the statute of limitations is. Because if they stopped in 2011, why are they just now bringing the lawsuit in 2019? That's when they filed this lawsuit. And I said at least it's going to court soon, but it's really not. It was filed in 2019. It's been like 5 years. It's been like 4 years. I mean, Deacon Fatal says that was like phone bugging at the time. Yeah, exactly. Witness says, no, I think he just the dude of success right now. The Duke of Success. I thought he'd stepped down from everything. Marianne Williams says, doesn't Emily D. Baker do food court? Bree can do the cuisine court. Yeah, we'll have some good stuff. There's always some good stuff going on that we can hop into. Deacon Fatal says, okay, trial where, UK or US? This is a London case, so not a US. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to even access the documents for it. But it looks like it's been going on for a while. Ace Moonshot said they tapped Charles and Diana. Hey, so who's to say they're not tapping Harry and his brother? Witness says this is creepy AF. Yes, it is. And it's an invasion of privacy. Deacon Fatal says, I think Harry is pissed about how they treated his mom and now himself and his wife. I can agree with that. For sure. Marianne Williams says, I sued too. It's that if that's really happening. Yeah, I would think they would have sued a lot earlier. I'm wondering if the information came out later. I don't know how the legal system in London works. So I don't know like what the statute of limitations is and things like that. But if they did stop tapping his phone in 2011, I'm wondering why he took 8 years to bring it. Witness says, do you think he's suing now that he isn't a US based Bree? That's what it feels like now that he's out of there, because he moved from there. Well, it sounds like he started the lawsuit while he was still living there, because 2 years ago is when they moved here, allegedly, according to this article. And then this lawsuit was started in 2019. So he would have still been in London at that time, or the UK at that time. Asher's mama, hello, welcome in. Nice to see you again. I had to correct a little late. That is okay. We are just covering some funny little cases, and we're going to jump into our big case in just a moment here. Deacon Fatal said the former Prince of Success is coming with it. Yeah, suing everybody. That's like 3 newspapers or 4 newspapers that he's suing. Tiny D says, glad you made it to Asher's mama. Yes, of course. All right, everyone saying hi. I'm Connie Cat. Welcome back to the live stream, saying the Mirror is a Murdoch published magazine. Is it? I wouldn't know. Deacon Fatal says he did. Let's see. Just the Girl says, wouldn't that have been his father's phone in 1996? Isn't he like, how old is Harry? How old is Prince Harry? I'm pretty sure he had a phone at a young age because he's a prince. How old is Prince Harry? What is their last name? I feel like I've asked this before. What the heck is their last name? Yeah, because I think I looked up what's his name? I think I looked up Queen Elizabeth's last name, and I can't remember what it is because it's too hard. He is 38 years old. So in 1996, he would have been about 12. So I think it's more common for 12-year-olds to have phones now, but they definitely had like cell phones back in 1996. They weren't as advanced as they are now, but I remember my mom's like little Nokia type phone around that time, or maybe that was more in the 2000s. But yeah, I feel like he could have had a phone. Let me see. How did I miss this? Did I miss this super chat? Oh, yeah. Deacon Fatal says the former Prince of Success is coming with it. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I forgot to call it a super chat, so I went back to it. Thank you again, Deacon Fatal, our rich friend. Our rich friend. Thank you so much. Let's see. A witness says, think of everything that happened during that time, 2019 or 1996 to 2011. Yeah, that's a lot of time. KL Burke says, I think King Charles stripped Harry and Meghan from their titles and took their house in the UK away too. I thought they voluntarily left. I don't know. I don't really keep up with the royal family like that unless there's like a lawsuit going on. Alice Mikey says, oh hell, I forgot to like the live when I went to my solo subathon. Dang, BRB, LOL. Thank you again. Thank you. We are on our way. We are on our way to 100 likes this stream. Let's see where we're at right now. We are at 65 likes. So what is that? 35 to go. So if you guys are just joining the live stream and you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit the like button and help us out here. Marianne says that Prince Harry is 38. Just the girl says, KL Burke, they have their titles, their grace and favor home was taken, and only Parliament can fully strip them of their titles. Yeah, I don't know if Charles would have had that much pull when they left. Jana Rhea Cartwright says 97 is when Diana was killed. Oh, I didn't realize that. And they're tapping phones? Oh, okay. Deacon Fatal, thank you again for a $5 super chat saying, now I get to test out my British accent. I'm too much over pover to worry about posh thing. Oh. Are you trying to type in a British accent? Is that what you're doing? Thank you so much for the super chat. I don't think I can read your British chat, so I don't know. Connie Cat says Windsor. Mary Ann says Mountbatten Windsor is where the case is. Is that what you guys are saying? Okay, let's see. Jane Stoddard says Diana died in 1996. Harry was 14. Oh, can I not count? How would he be 14 though? It says he was born in 1984. Prince Harry? Yeah, it says he was born in 1984. Are they lying about their ages again? So that would make him 12. Unless I can't count. Maybe I can't count. Deacon Fatal says they have phones in their car. I would believe that. And B says, I'm European, a huge royalist, and if anyone wants to know anything, just ask. I do think Meghan and Harry are times all those zeros, more than 1 million, worse than Amber, so you all know where I stand. Oh, well, nice to know. I don't know if anyone in the chat is Meghan fans, but we talk about her a lot on this channel. I'm not a fan of her. I barely knew who she was until she started dating the prince. And then I don't really keep up with them either. MB says it wasn't their house. It's the family house, right? Whatchamacallit says cell phone in 1997 was a mini suitcase. Oh, were they still that big? I feel like more of the 90s they were big like that. Okay, let's see. I'm behind in the chat again, as always. At this point, as always, which I am very grateful for, because I remember a time where we were only getting 2 chats at a time. So I'm very grateful to be behind in the chat. But let's see I'm going to check out a couple more chats, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into this South Park story and see what's going on there, because that complaint is really long and I did not have time to sort through it. So I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long on that. So let's see. MB says they still have their titles. They only not having the HRH, his and her royal highness. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, Dicky Fiddle says I'm too poot. No, we are not doing British accents. MB says the phone tapping scandal have been a very big thing in the UK, and it's been in the courts for years and years. Yeah, it looks like a lot is going on in the courts. They're suing multiple outlets. Deacon Fatal meant poor there, not too poot. I thought that was part of your accent going on. All right. Jane Stutter says, sorry, was 97, not 96. Okay, that makes more sense. A smooth shot says lawyer math. Right. I'm like, no, I think I can subtract that. Thanks to MB. This Howard says, I had a few years younger than me. I am almost 42. I was 15, almost 16 when she died. I felt bad for them because I know what it's like to lose a parent so young. Well, I am sorry to hear that you know what that's like. But thank you for sharing for the chat. Witness says, I love this chat. Thank you. I'm glad you're here with us live. Just the girl says to MB, that's why I called it a grace and favor home. That's what most royals live in. They don't technically own them, but private citizens who work for the family may have the same type of housing. Makes sense. Tanya D says, Megan the Stallion Markle, right? I don't know if we even want to put her in the same boat as Megan the Stallion. I support Megan the Stallion. I don't necessarily support Meghan Markle. MB, but that was funny when I was mixing them up. MB says, I can answer politely. Okay, that's fine. Deacon Fatal says it's fine. Marianne Williams says, I thought Harry was 12 and William was 15 and when Diana died. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I didn't keep up. Well, I wasn't old enough to keep up with that at that time. But I was born, for those of you that care. MB says to Just a Girl, yeah, most people don't know what that is, so I just make it a short version. Tiny D says, good to know to MB. And Marianne says, LOL to Tanya, Megan Thee Stallion Markle. Yes. Okay, let's see what we have going on with South Park. That was all on the Prince Harry stuff. If I can find more like documentation and more articles on it, then was I on the article the whole time? I did not mean to do my stream I put it up there then. Okay, I forgot. I'm back on track. Yes, so we'll jump into the South Park stuff. If I find some more stuff on the Harry newspaper phone hacking, what kind of details are in that? If the trial is going to be shown to us on live stream, because we are in the age of live streaming. Hopefully it does. I don't know if I'll have time to cover the whole thing, but it would be something that I would be interested in. So when that happens, I will let you guys know. And then we will go from there. So South Park, guys, have you heard of this case? South Park case, not necessarily South Park being sued. We have Warner Media Direct LLC suing Paramount Global, South Park Digital Studios LLC, and MTV Entertainment Studios. Oh, so South Park Studios is actually being sued. I don't know what the connection that is with the actual show. Probably that's where they film it at. That's what I would assume. But like I said, guys, this is live reaction, so I don't know everything on it yet. So let's jump right into it. They summons them to the court. We are in the state of New York, in the county of New York, and we have the Warner Bros. Suing Paramount Global and others. This complaint is suing those people, and this is the nature of the action. This is a case about defendants' opportunistic repudiation of Warner Bros. / HBO's exclusive streaming right in the popular animated comedy series South Park, for which Warner / HBO agreed to pay more than $500 million for it. That is a lot of money. Why do they have that much money to pay for a TV show? But, out of my tax bracket. So we'll move on. When Paramount decided to launch a new streaming platform of its own, Paramount Plus, its priorities changed drastically, and defendants embarked on a multi-year scheme to unfairly take advantage of Warner / HBO by breaching its contract and stealing its content. That scheme, which was blatantly intended to prop up Paramount Plus at the expense of Warner / HBO, is the subject of the lawsuit. Wait a minute. Okay, so they're suing. Paramount went out on their own. When they said that, was Paramount supposed to be a part of HBO? Let's see. South Park, the series, is an extremely valuable franchise. The series has aired for more than 20 years and throughout that time has remained wildly popular with its fan base, which is primarily composed of key ages 18 through 34 demographic. Although nearly all South Park episodes first aired on Comedy Central, one of Paramount's cable channels. Oh, that makes sense. A lucrative aftermarket has emerged for the digital rights of this content. Similar to sitcoms such as Friends and The Big Bang Theory, the South Park franchise is anchored content on any platform and therefore central to branding and marketing for the distributors of the series. The availability of South Park episodes on streaming platform can increase subscribers and subscription fees as well as draw in advertisers. Basically, you guys stole our money. We want it back. We want the exclusive rights because we paid $500 billion. That hurt my heart to say. They paid $500 billion to stream this. That's ridiculous. How much are they making per? Well, HBO charges kind of a lot, so I guess that makes sense. I was never a fan of South Park. Are you guys fans of South Park? Yeah, I think maybe because I was watching it at too young of an age. I never really liked it. Let me know in the chat if you guys liked it. Let me see where we're at with our likes. We are at 79 likes, guys. So if you have not hit the like button yet, go ahead and hit it. We are on the road to 100 likes this stream. If we can do that every stream, that would be great. That would be great. Let's see. Maybe I'll log on and like the video myself. Maybe I have to do that. Cognizant of this tremendous value, SPDC, a joint venture between Paramount and South Park creators Matt Stone and Trey Parker, held open bids in September 2019. Oh, that's how they got up to $500 billion. They were bidding for. Where did the bid start at? Oh my gosh. This is why I can't do auctions. I am a risk adverse person. I do not like to take risks. So they bid it for this and paid $500 billion. I wonder, they might be suing because they haven't made their money back off of it yet. But I don't know. Let me be quiet. For the exclusive streaming rights of South Park, they started a bid in September 2019. SPDC publicly announced that these rights would be encompass both the existing library as well as 30 new episodes for upcoming seasons 24 and 25, or 24, 25, and 26, more than 300 episodes in all. Those seasons are 100 episodes long. That's crazy. The bidding was fierce. I can only imagine. How did you end up at $500 billion? I bet it was fierce bidding. With a number of major entertainment companies vying to acquire rights, in the end, Warner HBO had to aggressively outbid its competitors to win exclusive rights to the series, signing a contract with SPDC in October 2019. Under its terms, Warner Bros. And HBO agreed to pay more than $500 million. Okay. Oh, is it 500 million then? $500 million? What's $500 million? Oh, I don't know. I thought it said 500 billion. I'm confused. Okay. To SPDC in exchange for exclusive streaming rights to the series' entire library and 3 new seasons of content. In reliance of gaining these exclusive rights, HBO Max, the Warner Bros. Or the Warner/HBO streaming platform, started touting its exclusive streaming to South Park in its advertising. After the party started performing under the contract, Paramount launched its own streaming platform, Paramount Plus. While that was certainly within Paramount's rights on information and belief, SPDC, Paramount, and MTV Entertainment Studios, Paramount's indirect subsidiary, then engaged in an illicit scheme to unfairly and deceptively divert to its nascent streaming platform South Park content belonging exclusively to Warner and HBO. Defendants apparently considered the success of Paramount Plus to warrant, if not require, multiple and flagrant duplications, contortions of facts, and breaches of contract, as well as form of misconduct described in detail down below. But I'm wondering if Paramount had the right, since it started off on their TV show. If you hear clicking, I'm trying to find how much they're actually suing over. How much did they pay for it? Because I thought it said 500 billion, but maybe it said 500 million. Now I can't find it, of course. Let's see. Okay, I lost it. How much they paid. But let's see. Let's go back to it. A Warner/HBO brings this lawsuit to vindicate its rights and recover The hundreds of millions of dollars in damages incurred as a result of the defendant's misconduct on information and belief, even defendants have valued those damages in hundreds of millions. Maybe it was 500 million. And now that's throwing me off because I thought it was 500 billion, but it's probably not that big of a deal. But maybe it was 500 million. Oh, well, I lost it, but we'll see. Yeah, so I almost wonder if Paramount had the right to basically continue to replay the stream because, streaming is such a new area. I wonder if their original contract with the South Park allowed them to also expand into different areas, DVD, they're already on TV, maybe different channels. I'm wondering if their original contract allowed them to do that, and that's why they thought that they could start streaming it. And so unless they were, their contract with SPC, whatever the letters was, with them was terminated, or they said, okay, we're canceling your exclusive right, or, it does not extend to streaming, I can see why they might have thought that they have the ability to still stream it, depending on what their original contract said. So I would love to see what their answer is to this. And if they also had rights, and maybe the person that should be in trouble is the creators and the owning company who gave them exclusive rights when they may not have even had the exclusive rights to give away. I'm wondering if that's going to be one of the issues of the lawsuit. Let's see. We have Amela Logic with the 199 super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat, saying the limit does not exist. Read all that money. Yeah, it does not exist. They bidded it out. They went ahead and bid out and paid 500 million. I don't know why I read 500 billion somewhere. Oh, I don't know where I got that from. But yes, thank you so much for the super chat. They said the sky is the limit. They're paying for South Park, and now they're suing over South Park. For sure. Deacon Fado says, okay, how many people actually have Paramount Plus compared to HBO streaming? I actually have Paramount Plus, but I don't have HBO streaming. Which one are we supposed to be voting for? Let's do a poll. We got time. Let's do a poll. Who has what streaming platforms do you have? Streaming platform do you have? We have the options is HBO Max, right? HBO Max, Paramount Plus. Where's the plus sign? Paramount Plus, or do you have both or neither? Let's see, both. And last option, we got 4 options today. We usually only do 3. So we got both or neither. Then we have a post. Guys, if you are watching live, you can go ahead and vote on what streaming platforms you have. So the options are HBO Max. Where we go? HBO Max, Paramount Plus, both or neither. Which ones do you have? I only have Paramount Plus, if I'm not mistaken. Hello Twinkie says, pretty sure it's $1 million. Yeah, I read it wrong somewhere and it was stuck in my head that it was 500 billion. I was like, that's a ridiculous amount of money. Not that I have 500 million, but 500 million sounds a lot more reasonable than 500 billion. Ace Moonshot says 500 million is $500 million. Maybe that's where I mixed it up at. Maybe I said 500 billion when it was just supposed to be 500 million, based on the way they typed it. Cheryl C says this one has some meat to it. HBO has a good reason to sue them. Yeah, I don't know because this is live reaction for me, so I will see as we go on. But I'm wondering what was in the Paramount's contract. That's where I'm going. Do they have a defense here? Just the girl says to Deacon Fatal, we dropped all our streaming last year. It was getting too dang expensive and not worth it for us. I can feel you on that. There's a subscription to everything at this point. You guys are having a chat. Julia 543 says to Deacon Fatal, neither, but if I had to pick one, I'd pick Paramount Plus and catch up on the many years I'm behind on NCIS LA, and maybe they have some of MacGyver. And Hawaiian 5-0 still there. I don't know about any of those shows. What I watch on Paramount Plus is when I am ready to go to bed, I turn SpongeBob on. So that's what I'm watching on Paramount Plus. I don't even think I use it for anything else, just SpongeBob. But I think Alpha gets it for free with his phone plan, I think. Weird Debbie M says, I dropped some of the streaming services because I am mostly watching YouTube. I love YouTube. I literally love YouTube. I don't even listen to music when I work out. I listen to YouTube. Deacon Pedro says, to me, that is what I was about to ask, asked and answered. Okay, good. All right. MB says to KL Burke, that took place just a few days after the queen died, but he's next in line, get the crown the moment the last monarch dies. Yeah, I was wondering who was next in line. So it's going to be Prince Charles. Is that who's coming up next? Let's see. Hello Swingy says, just FYI, re is shorthand for regarding. Yep, I got that. Marianne Williams says, I have YouTube TV, and because of licensings, I sometimes cannot watch movies as they cannot stream them. That makes sense. That makes sense. Deacon Feddo says, I'm going to look it up. Julia says to I think you guys are still talking about the Prince Harry stuff. I'm going to try to stay on track here. MB says Warner seems to be very litigious. Yeah, all of these companies are. They want to make sure that they own everything, especially if they're paying $500 million for it. Ace Moonshot says, I'm allegedly a pirate. Ahoy. So no streaming. No, you guys gotta warn me when you admit stuff like that on the stream. Deacon Fatal dropping a link to the all of the lawsuits, I'm assuming, from Warner Bros. Deacon Fatal says, so I found this article on the Matter, Boss Bree. Yeah, I'll check it out. I can't check it out on stream because we got this whole complaint to go through. Where Debbie M says, but thank you for finding it. Where Debbie M says, I got Showtime added to my Hulu for 99 cents for 3 months, only to watch a documentary on my favorite metal singer, Ronnie James Dio. Well, that is good. 99 cents is a good price, considering a lot of them are charging over $12 a month, right? Julia543 says 500 million, so $500 million. I don't know. I could have swore I saw 500 billion somewhere, but maybe it's just me seeing too many rich numbers. Tanya D says, the Weird Debbie, I mainly watch YouTube as well. Yeah, YouTube is amazing. And there's like more normal people on there. You can hang out, you can chat. Nissa Hour says, I watch all the shows on Paramount. Yeah, I only watch SpongeBob. Ace Moonshot says, WB, Warner Bros. Stocks have plummeted the last year or so. They are in stormy seas, going from one negative situation to another. That is what it looks like for sure. That's what it looks like for them. Guys, I am behind in chat, so I'm sorry that I can't grab everyone's chat. But Hello Smoky did drop to become an official member. Please hit the join button on desktop and Android. There's a different route that you have to do it for Apple if you're on the iPhone. And to become a member of the channel, we have plenty of members in our chat, which I definitely appreciate. But if you would like to become a member of the channel, you just use the link that Hello Swanky dropped here. And you basically get little badges next to your name, cool little emojis, and you support the channel. And we are doing a monthly live stream with the members. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the video that we recorded on this past Saturday. That is what the members live stream looks like. You guys get to join me here on live and give your opinions, which is always fun, always a good time. So if you guys are interested in becoming a member of the Bree Hive and supporting the channel, please do so. It's $5 a month, and I greatly appreciate all the members that join. All right, guys, we are at 67. I feel like I'm dyslexic a little bit. I read things backwards all the time. It's bad. Let's see. We are at 67 live viewers. We're at 86 likes. We need 14 more likes to get to 100. So if you have not hit the like button, go ahead and do so that we can reach our goal of 100 likes this stream. All right, let's jump back into the article here. Let's see. There's a lot of facts. I don't know if we're going to be able to get through everything today, but we will try. Let's go. Background information. Warner/HBO is part of Warner Bros. Discovery, a leading global media and entertainment company that creates and distributes the world's most differentiated and complete portfolio of content and brands across television, film, and streaming. Warner Bros. Discovery iconic brands and products include all of these things that I am not going to read out loud because I'm probably going to get tongue twisted. But if you guys would like, you can pause and read. Let me go to it so that you guys, oh no, come back. Okay. So that you guys can pause and read. They cover all of these things: Adult Swim, Animal Planet, all the things. Let's see. And then Warner and HBO, together with its affiliated entities, operate HBO Max, a subscription video on demand streaming platform, and licenses content on behalf of for distribution on the platform. By purchasing a monthly subscription to HBO Max, users can access the content by streaming programs on demand via either an ad-supported or non-ad supported plan. So, what is it that Warner Bros. Is asking for here? They're asking for money because they have the exclusive license. So if they wanted to, they could have licensed it out to Paramount, but Paramount decided that they were just going to use the one that they already had and stream it without HBO Max's permission. Now, depending on what Paramount's original contract said, they may be in their right. But depending on what those contracts say, which will probably come out in Discovery, then they may be liable. HBO might be suing for nothing, or HBO might be suing to get money, which then Paramount can pay them licensing fees or just pay them for the whole $500 million. Take the show and do what you have to do with it. Because they might regret spending. I feel like it's a little bit of buyer's remorse. $500 million on a TV show. Let's see. HBO Max features original programming from its namesake network, HBO, along with programming and films curated from across Warner Bros. Discovery portfolio on network brands and franchises, and licensed from third-party studios and producers. Like any streaming platform, HBO Max is specifically programmed to attract and retain the broadest possible range of subscribers, as the competition to obtain popular content is extremely fierce among streaming platforms. The inclusion of exclusive content offerings generally attracts premium advertisers. Makes sense. That makes sense. You want to get the best shows so that more people subscribe to you, so that more people pay you for more expensive ads. South Park is an extraordinarily popular animated TV series. New episodes of the series have consistently been among the top performers on HBO Max since its launch in 2020, based on key streaming metrics such as first views, which is the first show a subscriber watches when they launch the streaming platform, total hours views, and viewer accounts, which is what number/percentage of subscribers have engaged with the series. So apparently a lot of people are watching South Park on their platform, and therefore they want to be paid if they're going to be showing those shows, or they want them not to use it at all so that they could be the only platform people can come to, therefore making more money. Since its debut in 1997, South Park has been nominated for 18 Emmys, winning 5, was adapted into a theatrical film in 1999. Let's see, which grossed over 100 million worldwide, approximately 150 million in today's dollars. That much inflation? 70 million worth of inflation since 1999? Oh, y'all should have just left it at 80 million because that makes me feel bad. Why so much inflation on a $21 million budget? Okay, they made their money. they quadrupled it and has been watched by tens of millions of viewers. South Park episode currently premiere on Comedy Central, a cable network owned by Paramount. Guys, I want to see the answer. I would like to see the answer. But I also would assume that Warner Bros. Would not sue if they knew that their contract said that Paramount can produce this show in any form, which a lot of contracts do when they're giving somebody the exclusive right. So maybe Paramount had the exclusive right in the beginning. I wonder if Paramount was at the bidding or if they just didn't go because they knew they could still stream it. Oh, um, I want to see their contract. I want to see their contract because I want to know why they decided they were going to stream it after this $500 million bidding war. And like, if they had something under their sleeve and they're like, haha, dummies, you paid $500 million for this show, but I'm still going to stream it. Oh, I want to see the contract so bad. Let's see. Early collaboration between Paramount and Warner. In 1998, okay, so they was friends. They were friends at first. Now it seems like they got some beef. In 1998, Paramount Pictures Corporation, a Paramount affiliate that owns and operates the Paramount Picture Films and Television Studios, entered into a joint production agreement with Warner Bros. Entertainment, then a division. Okay, maybe they're about to tell us what the contract says. I might have spoken too soon. At the time, Warner Entertainment LP, and now subsidiary of WBD, and an affiliate Warner/HBO. I keep wanting to say Warner Bro. Pursuant to the 1998 agreement. Okay, what does this agreement say? Warner Bro. And Paramount each had 50% interest in the motion picture that would become South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, as well as its copyright in any sequel. Any sequel they would own the copyright in. Okay, so they are half and half owners. They are in agreement. Let's see where we're going. Pursuant to the 1998 agreement and premised on their shared ownership, the parties agreed that all subsequent productions based on the motion picture, including sequels and feature-length home video productions, would require mutual agreement in writing. Okay, so they would have to all be in agreement. Okay. They did make a point to say it's premised on their shared ownership. So I'm predicting that at some point the shared ownership is going to terminate and that contract is going to terminate. So we'll see. Let's see. All righty. Let's see where we're at in our likes. Let's see. We are at 97 likes, guys. We're at 97 likes. We're at 67 viewers again. So we need 3 more likes. We need 3 more likes to hit our 100, guys. So if you have not hit the like button, please do so to help the Bree Hive out, help the channel out, get some more friends here, maybe some more subscribers. Welcome to the Bree Hive, and thank you for everyone that has been OG members of the Bree Hive. And thank you to all the members, subscribers, and people that just lurk. But we would appreciate if you subscribe as well. Okay, let's go ahead. Let me check out some chats here. Let's check out some chats here because I've been reading for a minute here. Let's see. We have MB saying, here HBO suddenly took away so many shows on their streaming service. So some people here are abandoning HBO because of that. Don't know how they did in the US. I think HBO has always been known as like one of the more expensive streaming platforms. I definitely don't have it. The only way I really watch HBO is when I steal my parents log into their cable network where they have HBO. So I don't pay for HBO, so I have no idea how expensive it is. And I've never logged on to any of their apps or streaming services. I just watch online through Xfinity whenever I watch anything from HBO. Let me see. Oh, I forgot about our poll. It's been going for 15 minutes. We have 59 votes. So if you guys have not voted on the poll in the live stream chat, please do so. And then I will go ahead and read the results. I'll give it like 2 more minutes for you guys to get your votes in. Julia says, oh, keep going. Let's get it. It gets gray. Okay. It gets in a gray area. Julia's letting us know. All the shades of gray, okay? We might have to go through all of it. Okay. Deacon Fiddle says, yeah, I do too. Julia says, girl, keep going. I get so distracted. I'm sorry. Connie Cat says nearly 100. Yes, we are almost. Oh, let's see if we're there. Let's see if we are there. We are there. We're at 104 likes. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and getting us to 100 likes in the live stream. I think that's our new goal for streams. That's our new goal. We got to hit 100 likes. so that friends can find us in the algorithm. Thank you guys so much for participating. Hello Swanky says the creator of South Park thought they were slick by calling the other episodes events instead of episodes in an effort to get around the contract they had with HBO. Sounds like HBO it has problems with the wrong. Well, actually they don't, because they sued South Park production as well. So yeah, they got problems with everybody at this point. Where Debbie M says, I remember the days of borrowing cable TV from your neighbor. How about stealing your parents' whole internet connection? Or not internet connection, but how you can access your cable network online. Yeah, I just log into my mom's. I used to. I don't do it as much anymore. Deacon Fiddle says, I didn't hear that. Ace Moonshot with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much for donating to the channel. Saying tomorrow's the items of March 15th, 44 BC, Julius Caesar assassination. Could you defend Brutus? Sorry, I didn't know what to write on the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I don't remember that story too well. I read it in high school and in college, but is Brutus the bad guy? I think so, huh? I don't really remember. I'll have to look it up and see if we can defend Brutus or not. Deacon Pedro says, did you hear? And I don't know where you're. 105 likes. Yeah, we did 105 likes. Yes, we are there. Hello Sonya says we're over 100 likes. Yes, thank you everyone that participated. Definitely appreciate it. Paula says hi to everyone. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Nice to see you again. Chris Mullen says, hey Bree and everyone. Hello, welcome back to the live stream. Nice to see you. And actually, I see down below, but I can't pull it up on live stream, that you donated 5 Boss Attorney Bree memberships. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and making sure that we have some new members in the chat today, guys. When you do your membership, or when you have a membership, which 5 of you now have a new membership, you get badges next to your name, cool emojis to use, and you support the channel. So thank you again, Chris Mullen, for dropping another gifted membership to the channel. I definitely appreciate all of the support, and I hope to see these members in the next member live stream next time. Thank you so much. Let's see where we're at. 105 likes. Yes, everyone saying hi. Congratulations. Yes, we reached it. Guys, we are on the way to 50K subscribers. So the more likes we can get, the more likely we're going to get to the 50K subscribers, to meet new friends, bring new friends in. And we are at 12,003 subscribers. So we hit 2 goals today. 2 goals today. I'm so happy for us. MZ says, hey, and just saw your channels reach 12K and beyond. Congrats, Bree. Yes, thank you. We reached 2 goals today. I'm so happy right now. I'm going to have a good night's sleep tonight. Thank you, Marianne, for the horns. The party blowers. Julia 543 says, don't worry, Bree. You're not the only one. The number of times chat tells Emily D. Baker keep reading, or she ends up muttering to herself that should have kept reading. Yeah, I don't know. I got to do better with these live reactions and just go through it and not try to react too early. And we have Z Seltzer, a new member of the channel. I think a returning member to the channel. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the Bree Hive membership, or re-welcome, because I think you were a member before. I definitely appreciate the support. As you know, you get cool little emojis, badges next to your name, and you also are supporting the channel. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see if I can find the members that Chris Mullen donated. Let's see if I can find them. Oh, here they are. We got Ari, Chris Mullen. Are you already a member? Let me see. Where'd they go? Who do we have? All right. It keeps moving. But we have Connie Cat, MZ, Essie, and I can't Sue Magic, and I can't see the other one. For whatever reason, it's not showing me the other one. So sorry for the other one that I couldn't shout out, but welcome to the membership. Thanks to Chris Mullen. All right, let's go ahead and go through the votes. I asked, what streaming platform do you have? It was HBO Max, Paramount Plus, both or neither. We got 14% with HBO Max. Now my screen is not scrolling. Come on, YouTube. All right, go down, scroll down. Okay. Why is it not working? I can't see the whole vote, guys. My screen is freezing. So let me go ahead and end the poll then. Okay, here, let's try this again. Where are we? Okay. So we have, okay, chat. I am not being professional here. Okay, so 57% of you say that you have neither HBO or Paramount. 24% have both HBO and Paramount. Come on, stream. Stop moving so much. Okay, HBO Max 13% has it, and Paramount Plus only 4% has it outside of the people that have both. So it looks like HBO is a little bit more popular than the Paramount. So that is cool to know. Maybe they'll use our statistics for the trial. Our statistics with our 67 votes. And they'll use it, and maybe Bree Hive will become famous from the case. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's see where I'm at. Way behind in chat now. So I'm gonna catch up with the motion, or not, yeah, the motion, the complaint, because you guys saying I'm stopping too much. Okay. Oh, is that South Park Productions or whatever? Let's see. SPDC offers Warner Bros. / HBO an exclusive license to stream South Park episodes. 2 decades later, on September 12, 2019, Paramount and its subsidiary Comedy Central issued a press release announcing that South Park's creators, Parker and Stone, were extending the series by 3 seasons and 30 episodes in a new deal with Comedy Central, taking the longest running primetime scripted series in cable through an unprecedented 26 season and at least 327 episodes. Oh, okay. Okay. SPDC, when solicited bids for the exclusive right to stream the 30 new episodes after their Comedy Central premieres, as well as the exclusive right to stream the existing library of old episodes, representing in total more than 300 episodes. When they said that there was 300 episodes, I thought they meant just the season 24, 25, and 26 were 300 episodes. I was like, that's a lot of episodes for one season, but it's really like 10 episodes a season. That's what it looks like. South Park is premium content and a top performer, especially with the highly prized 18 to 34 audience that is dedicated to the show and engages in repeated viewing. So they have their audience, they would like to keep them. Warner / HBO expected South Park to serve as a critical content offering that would differentiate HBO Max from other streaming platforms, attract new subscribers by targeting a key demographic that HBO content alone did not traditionally serve, and solidify its subscriber base. Warner / HBO participated in the bidding process, which was extremely competitive. I'm going to read the footnote on that. How was it competitive? Bidding war streaming hit 500 million. Oh, it wants me to read an article. Noted elbows are being sharpened in the fight for the coveted reruns as streaming services look to bulk up their content libraries and appeal to subscribers that are faced with ever-increasing array of direct-to-consumer entertainment choices. They didn't give us much information, like how many people were there. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, computer. Here we go. They didn't give us enough information for me. During the bidding process, SPDC encouraged Warner to propose a flat rate per episode license fee and would apply equally to all series episodes, both the older library episodes, season 1 through 23, and the new episodes to be produced for 24 through 26. On information and belief, SPDC knew that the older library episodes of South Park were far less valuable than the new episodes. SPDC would be licensing for the seasons of 24 through 26. Okay, it sounds like they may have some other claims against them than they do Paramount. Nevertheless, SPDC told Warner Bros. I'm just going to say whatever comes to my mind when I see Warner at this point, that it would likely reject any bid that offered differentiated pricing for the older episodes as opposed to the new episodes. In other words, SPDC or SPS. What? Where am I getting a C from? said that it would be considered only offers with the highest flat fee per episode, whether old or new. Warner acted in reliance on this information, assuming SPDS was making similar statements to other bidders. Oh, so they're saying they got tricked. Okay. To calculate a single blended per episode rate as SPDS requested, Warner agreed to consider the value of the existing library, the value of the new episodes, and the total number of the new episodes. So are you telling me that they overbid? Oh, did you overbid? It sounds like you overbid. Okay, let's go. By adding the relatively lower per episode fee amounts to the library episodes to the relatively high per episode fees for the new episodes, and then dividing, okay, we're doing math, and then dividing that by the combined number of old and new episodes, Warner Bros. Would be able to offer a competitive flat fee per episode bid, which was, I don't want to have to do the math. Thus, SPDS representation that the new seasons would comprise of 30 episodes were essentially to Warner Bros. Calculation of its proposed per episode rate. On information and belief, SPDS knew that its representations about the numbers of the new episode were dispositive in securing the highest bid possible. Sounds like y'all got tricked. SPDS knew if it actually intended to offer fewer than 10 episodes for each of the new seasons, the reduced number of episodes would mean lower flat fee per episode bid. Conversely, on information and belief, SPDS knew that more new South Park episodes would garner higher flat fee bids. SPDC representation of 10 new episodes per season was essentially to the bids made by Warner and other bidders. In October 2019, prior to receiving Warner's bids, SPDS again confirmed to Warner that the exclusive streaming license would include at least 333 total episodes. In other words, the 303 existing library episodes and 10 new episodes for each season, 24 through 26. That was a repeat paragraph. Exclusivity was so important to Warner that when SPDS asked Warner whether it would consider sharing the rights to South Park with CBS All Access or another Paramount streamer, Warner Bros. Rejected the proposition as a non-starter. Okay, I see where they're getting into trouble, but what did those other contracts say? Okay, let's go. In reliance on SPDS representation on or about October 19, 2019, Warner proposed a flat license of 1,000. Oh, whew, I said 1,000. Wait a minute. There's a couple of commas there. $1,687,500 per episode, offering a total of more than $500 million for the exclusive domestic streaming rights to 333 South Park episodes. SPDS had agreed to the license. How much is that in total? Let's see what we got here. 1,687,500 times 300. Oh, times 300. Why can't I type this? 333. Yep, $561,937,500 is what the full price was. Oh my gosh, that's so much money. It's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Okay, let's see what the chat is saying. I know I've been effing up the SPDC, SPDS, whatever it is. Julia says, I don't have cable or any streaming. I have YouTube Premium and some memberships. Yeah, that's the way to go at this point. Ace Moonshot says 18 through 34. I will be 60 or 700 if you use cynicism and world weariness as a carbon dating of the soul next month. I like South Park. Sounds like their statistics are ages. I think why they point out the 18 to 34 range is because from what I've seen as far as like different research projects is they're the ones that spend the most money 18 through 34 are the ones that spend the most money, even though they may not have the money to spend. So a lot of people, especially when you're targeting like a paid subscription, they're going to target that age group because they're more likely to spend money. So it's not ages and like that they don't want older people to watch it. It's targeting that demographic to get the money spent on the streaming services. Julia says 18 to 34 is traditionally used age bracket in media. Okay, that's something new that I didn't know. Deacon Fatal says to Julia, I do enjoy YouTube because I can download a premium because I can download cases that will hopefully help in school. Well, that is good. Okay, chatting with Hella Swanky. Let's see. MB says I have dyslexia, so I totally get adding letters. I'm just messing up all the letters in this one. I'm really going to go get tested because I feel like I mess up too many words than need to be when I'm reading out loud. And I was that kid that got like anxiety in school when we did popcorn reading. Like I never wanted people to call on me because I hate reading in front of the public. And now I'm reading on stream and effing up terribly. Okay. Deacon Fatal says, okay, what is a flat fee bid? I can guess, but I'd rather not. They're basically doing a flat fee of what they're paying per episode for their bid. So if they're going to increase their bid by $1, they have to increase all the bids by $1. So instead of going up at $1 of time, it's going to go up $333 at a time. Let's see. Weird Debbie M says, I am going to head out. Take care, Bree and chat. Well, thank you for stopping by. We definitely appreciate your support here. Let's see, and have a good night as well. Julia says to Deacon Fatal, the 90-day trial for premium along with downloading for airplane flight is how I finally ended up with the Scream name last May, and no name have blocked me from chatting. Really, someone if you had no name, it was blocking you from chatting. Okay, well, we are glad you are here chatting with us today. Let's see. Ace Moonshot said, I'd rather give you the money. Well, thank you. I definitely appreciate it. We're here. We're connecting, not sending $1 million to HBO, Paramount, in South Park. Julia says to Deacon Fatal, yeah, it was tied to my Gmail account so I could like and subscribe, but knew I could be hooked on chat, but didn't put a username. But premium makes you have a username. Oh, I didn't know that. Hello Swanky says, yep, Bree is exactly right. It's about buying power and influence. That's theoretical and the most influential age bracket when it comes to media, pop culture, etc. Okay, I'm glad I was on point because I just be watching stuff and, taking it in, researching. I'm glad I was not researching the right thing. Samwise Ganja says, I hated popcorn reading. Yeah, I hated it. I hated it so much. Deacon Fiddle says, right on. I still get scared reading to my mom papers. All right. Yeah, I know. I know. I have to like write stuff for court, and I'm like, I do not want the judge to read it aloud because it makes sense to me and it makes sense to my clients, but I'm like, is it gonna make sense to the judge? MB says popcorn reading was just cruelty. I feared it. Good thing, like a lot of kids didn't like. I feel like people would call on their friends, and I feel like I didn't have a lot of friends in elementary and high school and stuff like that in my classes. So I didn't get called on that much, but I still hated the anxiety. And the teachers used to say, call on people you don't know. And I'm like, do not call on me. Julia says, oh Lord, rereading my random long responses. Oh, sorry. I try to not do those ones, but sometimes I just pull them up and I get so into the read that I mess it up. Dyslexia. I'm not gonna read that. Julia 543 says popcorn reading was awful. Yeah. I agree. Deacon Fatal says, so my mom is the judge. Exactly. Exactly. That makes sense. You want her to judge the work, so kinda in a way. All right, let's jump through this. I think we still got quite a ways to go in this, so let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at with likes. We are at 115 likes this stream. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button. If you have not already, go ahead and hit it. Might as well, right? You're here, we're live, we're on replay. Just go ahead and hit the like button. It helps us out. SVDC licensed exclusive streaming rights to South Park to Warner. Okay, so this is me in the contract, and how did they get rid of Paramount being able to still play it on TV but not stream it, right? Let's take a sip. Following an intensive bidding war, SPDS accepted Warner's bid. On October 2022 or 20 on October 22nd, 2019, the parties entered into an agreement using a binding term sheet that memorialized the terms of the deal, the 2019 agreement. Although by its terms, the parties expected to subsequently draft final agreement, I'm just going to call them SP. SP's suggestion that parties At SP's suggestion, the parties agreed to treat the terms as the final agreement. The 2019 agreement terms extended to June 24, 2020 through June 23, 2025. The 2019 agreement provided two types of content. The first type of content comprised long-form episodes over 20 minutes that first premiered on non-streaming platform. I'm not going to read all of those things on Comedy Central, basically. The second type of content comprised of all season 24 through 26 episodes that did not meet the premiering criteria to type A licensed content. Okay, let's see. SP gave Warner the exclusive U.S. right to stream all long-form episodes from season 1 to 23, which of all were identified in Exhibit A of the agreement. The long-form documentary, 6 Days to Air, The Making of South Park, all types of A-licensed content for season 23 through 26, and selected short-form content. SP gave HBO Max the option, but not obligation, to license type B content, which would be the newer episodes, I think. Let's see what happened here. The 2019 agreement specifically provided that Warner streaming rights were exclusive. The 2019 agreement provided for a bargain for blended rate license fee of $687,500 for each episode of the series covered by the agreement. The 2019 agreement contained Exhibit A, which lists every single South Park long-form episode released at the time of the execution of the agreement. Each season listed consisted of at least 10 episodes. SP initially suspends season 24, but produces 2 specials. While the parties initially agreed that HBO Max would receive in 2020 the first episodes of the new South Park season 24 in March 2020, SP informed Warner that it would not go forward with production of season 24 as a result of the COVID pandemic. Okay, that's reasonable. It could be a clause in the contract that if something happens like a world health crisis, then they could either cancel the contract or, pause the contract. Despite the pandemic, however, SP proceeded to produce other South Park content. Okay, you cannot try to use the world event and then still produce other things during the time. Okay, specifically between September 2020 and September 2021 or March 2021, it produced 2 COVID-themed specials, collectively the pandemic specials, each of which were approximately 50 minutes long and initially premiered on Comedy Central. The first pandemic special aired on September 30, 2020. The second, South Park Q vaccination special, aired on March 10, 2021. Before its release, SP insisted to Warner that the pandemic special was not the first episode of the new season, but agreed that it was a licensed content under the 2019 agreement. Okay. However, since the pandemic special was approximately 50 minutes in length, the parties also agreed to a license fee of over $3.3 million, double the regular single episode fee. So they paid more money for it? Why would they pay more money for it? So they were like, oh, this is not a part of our contract, but we made some new episodes. it's also under the contract. So do you want to pay more money for it? Even though this is not what we bargained for before, but we know that you don't want someone else to have it. So here, how about you pay almost more than half of the amount that you already paid for all the other episodes that we haven't even given you the first season or the new seasons for? How about you pay us more money? Who is negotiating these deals? Are you serious? Okay, let's go back into it. During this period, SP gave various assurances to Warner that the season 24 would be coming soon. However, SP stated that season 24 would consist of a series of longer specials rather than the promised 10 episode seasons, which was more desirable and lucrative to Warner. Again, changing the contract. What's going on here? The illicit conspiracy emergence. Okay. We got conspiracies going on. I love conspiracies, so let's see what it is. As of 2021, none of the 22-minute episodes for season 24 type A content had been delivered to HBO Max under the 2019 agreement. In January 2021, Paramount announced that it intended to launch its own streaming platform, Paramount Plus. Conspiracy: Paramount decided to make South Park a core part of its strategy to grow Paramount Plus. To do so, on information and belief, Paramount look, even they got confused too. Right here. Let me highlight this for you. They got confused too. SDPS. Isn't it SPDS? Am I tripping, or did they get that wrong too? So I don't feel that bad for messing up all these letters. And MTV Entertainment Studios, acting in concert, planned to divert as much of the new South Park content as possible to Paramount Plus in order to boost the nascent streaming platform. Indeed, in August 2021, less than 6 months after the launch of Paramount Plus, one Paramount Plus executive admitted that it intended to use South Park to help fuel Paramount Plus, and that franchising marquee content like South Park is at the heart of their strategy to continue to grow Paramount Plus. Oh, I remember when Paramount Plus was in trouble. I did not realize it was because of this. But the strategy ignored and indeed expressly repudiated Warner exclusive rights to stream South Park new and existing episodes through June 2025. Okay, I see where they're getting all messed up. On August 25th, 2021, in furtherance of their scheme, Paramount's indirect subsidiary MTV announced a new deal with Parker and Stone, reportedly worth $900 million. Okay. HBO basically paid $900 million because you got the $561 million plus the $300 million. You're pretty much at $900 million at that point. As Stone publicly described it, we have FU money now. Okay, South Park creators now talk about they got FU money because guess what? They got $900 million from two different companies that are supposed to be well versed with a lot of lawyers that should not get them into. They basically sold the content twice, an exclusive license. That's what it's sounding like. The deal provided, among other things, the extensive new South Park content would premiere exclusively on Paramount Plus over the next 5 years, even though HBO... What? Okay, even though HBO Max had exclusive US streaming rights to all long-form South Park episodes through season 26, SP had the obligation to offer Warner any B-type licensed content during the term, and SP has yet to provide HBO Max with a single episode of South Park 24, having repeatedly told HBO that the pandemic specials were not a part of season 4. Oh, okay. But this sounds like more of a lawsuit against SPDS versus actual Paramount. Like, yes, can Paramount breach the contract between SPDS? I don't think so. They're not a party to the contract. So they're not well, I guess if you're you're giving them exclusive streaming rights, but the company that has to provide you with those streaming rights, they're the ones that's liable, not necessarily Paramount. And I could be thinking wrong, but that's the analysis I have on it. It sounds like they're more trying to sue South Park than actual Paramount, because the contract was not between Paramount and them. But let me keep reading. They have not given them any of season 24. So let's keep reading. Let's see what y'all are saying in the chat. Tanya D says, wow, FU money. Yes, he said we got FU money. He sold to, they're like they are billionaires because they sold 900 million twice at this point. They should have just did a non-exclusive license. They probably could have made more like that. Hello Swanky says to Tanya D, logo file, Lexi file are the words. Love those words. Deacon Fatal says, goodness gracious. Yes, it keeps getting worse. Julia543 says, because it is fun to watch and I found my people, but yeah, not necessarily the kids described as cool. As far as being on YouTube. Tanya D says, thanks, Stella Swanky. Let's see. I'm going to keep reading Julia's comments. I'm saying, are you enjoying the gray yet, Bree? I'm loving knowing what way you thought it would go and then seeing you react as it turns. Yeah, I see, but I still don't see Paramount liable. I don't see Paramount liable right now because they have the exclusive right to stream, which is just a license. It doesn't necessarily mean that they own the content. So it sounds like this should more be a lawsuit against South Park. I'll see as we go further because we got quite a bit to go still. So let's see as it moves down further. Tanya D says it does sound like South Park so far. Yeah, rather than Paramount. So let's see where we get there, what we get from there. Let's see. They're not giving them the content though. So I may not. We have quite a while to go, and I was trying to only make this stream 2 hours, but it looks like we might be a little over 2 hours here. A lot over 2 hours. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to read the whole thing on stream. Okay, guys. Let's see. Let's jump down to the licensing. Okay. SP's licenses 2 supersized South Park episodes to Paramount Plus in violation of the 2019 agreement. On October 27, 2021, Paramount Plus and MTV issued a press release announcing that 2 South Park events, okay, here we go with the events, would premiere exclusively on Paramount Plus. The press release stated that the first event, entitled South Park Post-COVID, would premiere on Paramount Plus. I'm probably going to get yellow flagged on this by talking about the pandemic, but I feel like it's too late now. It was supposed to air on November 25th, 2021, and that the second event would premiere December 2021. Paramount's announcement shocked Warner for 3 reasons. First, SP had not yet provided Warner with any season of 24, any of the season 24 episodes. I can't even read anymore. Second, SP had told Warner in June 21 that the next South Park episode it would receive would be set in the future post-COVID, just like the post-COVID content being provided to Paramount. Third, calling the post-COVID content events did not vitiate SP's obligation to first offer Warner the option to stream that content as it had with the pandemic specials. Right, because they're losing their leg as to we have exclusive rights to this. Prior to the press release, SP had not given Warner any notice of its plans to divert the post-COVID content to Paramount Plus. Shortly after MTV's announcement, after previously telling Warner that the pandemic specials were not part of season 24, SP reversed its position, deciding not only that the 2 pandemic specials in fact were part of season 24, but also that they would constitute 4, not 2 episodes of season 24. And you're giving it to Paramount? Okay. All right. Okay. I'm still not seeing how Paramount is liable, but maybe the focus is South Park. South Park further assures Warner that it would still get the remaining 6 episodes of season 24 to be delivered in the first quarter of 2022, thus reaffirming its recognition of Warner's right to receive 10 episodes of the new South Park content per season. Sounds like whoever was communicating was not communicating effectively. On December 8, 21, Paramount Plus and MTV issued another press release on information and belief at defendant's SP direction or with its permission, announcing yet another South Park episode was provided to Paramount Plus, making clear that defendants were again depriving Warner of its rights so that it could fuel Paramount Plus. Specifically, they announced that the second of this year's exclusive South Park events entitled South Park Post-COVID, The Return of COVID, would premiere on Paramount Plus in the U.S. later that month. It had become evident that Paramount sought to use post-COVID content to boost Paramount's subscribership in flagrant disregard for Warner's contractual rights. Moreover, on information and belief, Paramount and SP deliberately characterized, they worked in concert with them, but are they under a contract? Deliberately characterized the post-COVID content as events rather than episodes in a disingenuous attempt to distinguish them from pandemic specials provided to Warner under the 2019 agreement. But these so-called events were substantially similar in format and length to the pandemic specials, which SP had agreed constituted licensed content under the 2019 agreement. All 4 episodes featured the iconic character from the prior 23 seasons of South Park, addressed similar subject matter, and had similar running times, 50 to 60 minutes per episode. Incredibly, this was not defendants' out duplicity with respect to post-COVID content. When MTV and Paramount announced the post-COVID content, they had initially characterized the episodes as movies. However, when Warner Bros. Pointed out the exploitation of the movie sequels to the South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut required Warner Bros. Written consent under the 1998 agreement. I guess it was in perpetuity. That contract went on forever. Okay. Let's see here. On information and belief in coordination with Paramount and SP, changed its characterization of the post-COVID content from movies to events. Okay, so they're using events instead of movies because they still have the right under the 1998 contract. Good for them for remembering that they had those rights, because that's a long time to remember that you got those rights. Thus, on information and belief, defendants engaged in simple and obvious artifice mischaracterizing the content to avoid obligations under both 2019 and 1998 agreement. SP's failure to offer Warner the option to license the post-COVID content for HBO Max was another clear breach of the agreement. Okay, now I see. Where Paramount is liable is under that 1998 agreement. They're not, I don't think they're liable for anything else other than under that 1998 agreement and doing the additional movies, events, long form, more than 22 minutes. They are in breach there, in my opinion. So I see why they are naming Paramount as well. But as far as like conspiring against them, as far as the exclusive right to stream the old episodes, I don't think that they're liable there so far. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Let me bookmark this again. All right, let's see. SP again breaches the 2019 agreement. Defendants machination did not stop there. After repeatedly claiming that the pandemic specials did not constitute episodes of season 24 of the series, SP reversed course for the 3rd time in January 2022 and announced that those 2 episodes alone will count as the entirety the entirety of season 24, and that season 25 would consist of only 6 episodes and the rec violation. I don't even see why they want to go forward with this. They should just cancel the contract and get their money back because they're not delivering under the contract. And now you're telling me that I'm getting 6 episodes when I already paid you $1 million. So they basically took out 2 episodes there and then 4 episodes there. So let's see, 4 plus 8, that's 12 episodes, right? And they paid what, $1.6 million something for each one? Oops, I can't do math. Let me see. It was 12 episodes they're saying that's going to be missing, right? The 6 episodes, 4 plus that one was only 2 episodes, so 8. 12 times 6, 1.6 million is what I'm going to do it by because I think that's about how much they paid for each episode. They're duping them out of $19 million. That's a lot of money. They might as well just cancel the contract and say, you know what, you got it, you keep it. Give it to Paramount. Give me my money back. And damages for playing with me, playing in my face. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get back into this. SP's agreement, let's see. They were supposed to include at minimum 10 episodes. You're telling me you're going to give me a season with 2 episodes. How is that even a season? Sounds like a 2-part series. And then another season with only 6 episodes. That's ridiculous. If you don't want to do the contract anymore, you have already breached it. Just cancel it, pay them their money, and let them go. But it sounds like Warner is not trying to let it go. They want to keep it. Upon information and belief, this announcement was made in concert with or at the direction of Paramount as of February 9, 2023. Notwithstanding the clear terms of the 2019 agreement, SP had provided Warner with only 8 new episodes of South Park episodes. The 2 pandemic special it claims constitutes the entirety of season 24 and 6 episodes from season 25. SP provided Warner with the first episode of season 26 on February 9. This is very recent, 2023. And the second episode of season 26 on February 16th. Prior to that, SP had not provided Warner with any new South Park content since the final episode of season 25 premiered on March 17, 2022. So almost a year. On information and belief, season 26 will also consist of only 6 rather than 10 episodes. So you cut it down even further, that you wouldn't have paid those $1 million for those old 300 episodes if you were getting less of this new episode. I see why they're suing. South Park, definitely. They need to be sued. Yet, since announcing its massive deal with Paramount Plus in August 21, SP has provided Paramount with 4 supersized South Park episodes of the same format and similar length as the 2 supersized pandemic specials, which SP had provided to Warner as the entirety of season 24. The post-COVID content, South Park: The Streaming Wars Part 1 and South Park: The Streaming Wars Part 2. Well, they created a streaming war between Paramount Plus and Warner Bros. In violation of the 2019 agreement. Moreover, pursuant to the MTV deal with Stone and Parker, SP is scheduled to provide an individual 10 supersized South Park episode to Paramount over the next 5 years, including at least 4 during the term of the 2019 agreement. This is further diversion of content. Paramount Plus should be going to Warner, and further dilution. The episodes going to Paramount Plus should be going to Warner, and further dilution of the exclusivity of Warner expressly bargained for. I can't believe them. I can't believe South Park Production Studios, whatever they want to be called. Paramount, y'all are guilty for like the movie part of it, the extension of the long form. Okay. If that is considered an extension of that movie, since they said all movies would be, yeah. I don't know what they thought they were doing here. It doesn't look like a good idea to me. I see why Warner is mad, but I also think, like, why don't they just say, hey, you breached the contract, pay me my money and go away? I don't even want South Park anymore. You ruined it for me. It's obviously doing better on Paramount Plus, or maybe Paramount Plus obviously offered more money, or maybe Paramount Plus is obviously more friends with the creators. Because why would you sign that agreement and then give away the content and say, oh, this is not the content, but it is the content, pay me more for the content? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's see what the chat is saying here. Deacon Fatal went to sleep, so good night, Deacon Fatal. Let's see. Julia 543 says, hello Swanky, exactly, which is why I was reading ahead in the book in my head. But oh my gosh, trying to sleep. Okay, you guys are talking about a book. Let me see. To Julia says to Chris Mullen, YouTube went with mentioning its set of yellow monetization because it could have been a controversial mentioning of it. That's why you'll hear people say weird things like beer bug. Yeah, they flag you for pretty much anything, and I don't have the capacity to stop myself from saying stuff when I'm reading it. Hella Swanky says to Julia, oh, that absolutely was not happening. Flashlight and book under the covers. Hella Swanky says, completely agree with you, Bree. South Park definitely deserves this lawsuit. Yeah, I see the liability with them. Partial liability for me for Paramount, but under this particular 2019 agreement, I don't think so. I think their liability is more going to be under the 1998 agreement, which is a long time to have an agreement in place. Cheryl C says, remember they paid extra for the 2 60-minute videos. Yeah, they did. But then they got told those were the actual season 24. So why did they pay extra? That they are now calling season 20, I think season 24. So not only did they get a season 25, but they paid extra for 2 longer specials plus revenue. Yes, I did catch that. They tricked them. Warner Bros, I don't know who your attorneys are, but they're not negotiating very good on your behalf. You guys should have had dates and when these episodes were going to be due. And if they didn't have them due, then they breached it and go on from there. Like, have them owe you damages. Chelsea says, because they also want to recoup the promotional money they lost. And also, they lost all of those users and viewers from the lost season. That is true. I agree with you there. Julia says to Hella Swanky, yep, the number of times I got in trouble growing up still being awake for reading. Okay, y'all talking about something else. Okay. We got a couple of more paragraphs to go on this, and then we'll be done. So we didn't quite make it under 2 hours, but we're past 2 hours. Let's see where we are with our likes. 127 likes on the live stream. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for those of you that have been toughing it out this full live stream. We covered a lot today, so I definitely appreciate you guys hanging in there with me and all my bad reading. Okay, let's see. Defendant's conduct has caused substantial injury to Warner HBO. Warner has suffered and continues to suffer significant damages because of this defendant's misconduct. First, by providing Warner with fewer than half the promised episodes, SP deprived it of the ability to release new South Park episodes over an extended period of time and drove loyal South Park fans to competing streaming platforms. Agreed. That's a good point. Second, SP caused Warner to significantly overpay. Oh, yes, they did. Yes, they did do that to you. Significantly overpaid for each South Park episode, since at SP's express instruction, it calculated the blended per episode rate based on Oh, look, they messed up again. I don't feel as dyslexic anymore. I can catch when they mess up, right? But not when I mess up. Representation that it would receive 30 new episodes over 3 seasons, not the mere 14 episodes that SP subsequently and improperly chose to provide. And don't forget that you paid extra for it. Third, in contrast, since announcing its $900 million deal with Paramount Plus in August 2021, oh, these creators are going to have to pay a lot of money back because they were billionaires by doing this. They sold to 2 different people at the same rate and no exclusivity here. SP has provided Paramount with 4 supersized South Park episodes of the same format and similar length as the 2 supersized pandemic specials provided to Warner as season 4, 1 post-COVID content, and 2 streaming wars content, all in violation of the 2019 agreement. Remember, they had the first right of refusal. And finally, Paramount and SP have been unfairly enriched. Okay, yeah, they're unfairly enriched. But I think it falls more on SP, have been unfairly enriched by their own deliberate misconduct through which, on information and belief, they have profited at Warner's expense. Warner is entitled to disgorgement of the value of any profits defendants earned as a result of their misconduct. Has SP, they messed up again. I'm going to keep doing it. Adhered to its obligation under the 2019 contract, HBO would have attracted more new subscribers. Buyer's remorse. Paramount enjoyed a sizable increase in its subscription during the quarter that the post-COVID content was released on Paramount. For example, during Paramount's Q4 21 earnings call, CEO Robert Bakish reported that the company added 9.4 million new streaming subscribers in Q4 alone. Let's see, how much does Paramount cost? Like $5 a month times 9.4. So about 40 million and 47 million in money. So they made some of their money back, whatever they paid, or they paid 900 million. So not all of it yet. And quarter four alone, 80% of them on Paramount Plus. Significantly, the surge in subscribers came during the quarter that the post-COVID content aired exclusively on Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus similarly experienced a huge uptick around the streaming wars. Part 1 aired on June 2nd, 2022. Bakish reported that Paramount Plus had added 4.9 million global subscribers, touting Paramount's status as one of the fastest growing premium streaming services and attributing its growth to strong performances, including by our latest South Park special, South Park, The Streaming Wars. So you got the CEO admitting that South Park is driving sales to their platform. Following the release of Streaming Wars Part 2, Bakish told investors that Q3 Paramount Plus had gained 4.6 million. Okay, so they're constantly gaining new subscribers for a total of 46 million subscribers, and that year-over-year revenue for Paramount Plus had grown by 95%. These reports further demonstrate that Paramount has earned massive profits to Warner detriment from the release of South Park on Paramount Plus. It's crazy how they can make so much money with streaming versus the money they were making just on TV. I know they're happy about that. As a result of defendants' misconduct, Warner has incurred and continues to incur damages in excess of $200 million. You better ask for that full $900,000. Okay, that is it. We're not going to go through the causes of action. We're looking at breach of contract against South Park. We have a breach of implied covenant of good faith and fair dealing against South Park. I think those make sense. Third cause of action, deceptive practices and violation of GBL Section 349 against South Park, Paramount, and MTV. I don't know exactly what that means, so I'll probably read through that later. Tortious interference with contract against Paramount and MTV. That makes sense. Let's see. What else do we have? We have unjust enrichment against Paramount and MTV. I would agree with that. And then prayer for relief basically asks for damages, attorney's fees, and monies to be paid out to them. So, that was a long one, but we got through it. All right. So let me go ahead and say, I see where they're coming from. I see where Paramount is liable. I do think that most of the liability is on South Park rather than on Paramount, because they can easily argue like, oh, they didn't know. Why would they, know about their exclusive license? Sorry, excuse me. Other than seeing the bidding war, I guess, or even being at the bidding war and losing. Or it sounds like they kind of submitted the bids to them privately. It didn't really seem like a full-on bidding war because they were like, oh, we gave them our proposed bid. But it doesn't sound like it was like, we'll do 200 million. We'll do 3. Like, I don't think it was something like that. So it looks like it was more a written bid. opinion, from what I could tell from it. All right, I'm gonna jump into the chat and see what y'all got going on. Cheryl C says, "Oh, Warner Bros. Got played repeatedly in this deal for sure, and they just let themselves keep getting played. They just let themselves keep getting played." Julia says, "We're still having the tangent started by mentioning popcorn reading in class, but yeah, also paying attention." Oh, I completely forgot about that. Y'all are still on it. Tanya D says, "They sure did, Cheryl. The whole studio is just a mess. I want to know who their attorneys are and why they let them get into this mess." Julia 543 says, "You really shouldn't sell the same thing to two people." That is exactly right. Yes. And it really doesn't work if one has exclusivity. Yes, they should have did non-exclusive. And if Warner Bros. Did not, the thing is, Warner Bros. Probably offered the most money, way more than everybody else. So they're like, sure, we'll give you exclusivity, but they should not have done that. Oh my gosh, they really should not have done that. They should have just sold to the smaller places. They probably would have made more money like that. Hence why they're still selling to Paramount. Even though they may not have paid as much as Warner did. Julia 543 says, "All the studios are a mess." At this point, right? They're all money grabbing on the streaming stuff. Nissa Howard says, "You can get it for $60 a year." Which thing? Tony D said, "Did you get Paramount just to watch South Park, Bree?" No, I don't watch South Park. I've never liked South Park. Probably because I started watching it too young. It was just like inappropriate to me, probably a goody two shoes girl. I don't know. But I don't know. Their type of humor does not humor me. The only thing I watch on Paramount is SpongeBob SquarePants. That's what I watch on Paramount. Julia 543 says, "Wait, I missed that they named the special South Park the Streaming Wars. That's calling themselves out, right?" They created a streaming war. Yeah, I may have to watch the episodes for context, but maybe they did call themselves out. Julia says, "Tanya D, I thought she said she watched SpongeBob for..." Yeah, I do. SpongeBob at bedtime. Tanya D says, "Oh yeah, that's what she said." Yeah. Julia 543 says, "Woohoo," with the party horns. Hello Swanky says, "That's what they get for being greedy." Exactly. They're gonna have to pay some money back. But it sounds like they're thinking they're only entitled to like 200 million. Like, no, I want all my money back because I only paid you extra for those other episodes because you said that I needed to pay you more money in order to get all the episodes. So you guys effed me over. You really effed me over. Carrie Todd, another member of the channel, saying hi, Bree and everyone. Hello, welcome to the live stream. You are catching the tail end of things, but we are happy to have you here. Nissa Howard says, "Paramount, you can get it for $60 a year." Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't pay for the streaming in my household, so I don't know how much it costs. Chris Mullen says, "I don't watch South Park either. Just a few episodes I can count on one hand." Makes sense. Julia says, "This was long but lots of fun. Congrats on 12K and over 100 likes tonight." Yes, thank you. We hit 2 goals tonight that I'm super happy about. You guys see, I've been smiling whole stream. Even after the long read, we did a really good job today. Everyone saying hi to Carrie Todd. Tanya giving a wave to Carrie Todd. Welcome in. Okay, those are some good cases. I definitely enjoyed everything that we covered today. It was a good time. I see the liability on both ends as far as the South Park case goes. I would love to see the answer. So when that comes out, we probably will cover it. I'm wondering if we're going to get some access to some of the discovery, i.e. the contracts between the parties. How did you sell the same thing to 2 different people? I would really like to know. Guys, if you have not hit the like button yet and you are still here at the end of the stream, even if you don't like the stream, if you don't like me, just hit the like button. You made it all the way to the end. We are at 131 likes as we speak. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for all the new members, the gifted memberships, all the new subscribers for today, and all the new people that just stopped by to say hi and see what we were talking about. We will be back on Thursday to do another stream. Don't know what we're covering yet, but we probably will cover something good. I am thinking about touching base on Brian Koberger. I don't know quite yet because I don't know how much time I'm going to have to research this week, but I am thinking about touching base on that case. If something else fun comes up, we will probably cover that instead because Koberger is a little heavy, and maybe we'll cover Koberger when Natalie comes onto the stream because she's going to come onto our stream. So I'll chat with her about that and see if that's something she wants to cover, and then I'll try to find some new cases to cover when we come back on Thursday. And I see Julia saying liking and subscribing are both free. Yes, it is both free, and it supports the channel and it helps us find new friends. So if you have not already, please do so. I will catch you all in the next live stream on Thursday. We will be back. So I hope everyone has a great rest of their night, and I will see you on Thursday.